His senior season so far has been a blast for East Troy quarterback Brandon Matz. Leading the Trojans' spread offense, Matz has been averaging around 33 pass attempts per game. Heading into Friday night's contest, Brandon ranked second in the state in passing yards, throwing for 302 yards per game, and he ranked second in the state in touchdown passes with 21. Brandon gives lots of credit to his receivers and the off-season workouts they all did together.
It all starts back in probably December when we're all working out, we're all getting really strong.
The season started with a bang when Brandon threw for an amazing 524 yards and 7 touchdowns in a shootout loss to Delavan Darien.
In that first game, he came out and he was just ready to go. And all the wide receivers, they're so locked in with him. All the time they spend together playing, it's just incredible watching him play.
Much of the success for Brandon and the Trojans' offense comes from experience. Matz is a 4-year varsity player. He played QB as a freshman. Being on the same page with his receivers, maybe Brandon's numbers aren't that surprising.
A lot of experience. Brandon playing 4 years, and then our wideouts having a bunch of experience. It really helps, and our coaches are doing a great job, so kind of expected it.
His rapport with his receivers is huge too, and I think that's one thing with Sam and Matt Miller and Cody Stutt. They've been around each other now for 2 full seasons, so I think that has a lot to do with it as well.
When I first met Brandon, I wondered if he played any other sports. He said nope, just football. However, while it might not be considered a varsity sport, Brandon is involved in another activity here at East Troy that is very physical in nature.
Brandon is a member of East Troy's cheer and stunt squad, which placed 3rd at state last year.
They asked me and I was kind of, oh man, I don't know if I wanted to do it. So I decided, all right, fine, I'll do it one time and I'll try it. And I did it, and just how close they are as a team, man, it made me want to be on that team and help them go to state. When you got girls flying about, 25 feet in the air and you're coming down, you're catching them, it's an adrenaline rush.
Brandon's football teammate Mitchell Sullivan is also on the squad. While football players and cheerleaders might not always be looked at the same way, Sullivan says it's actually a natural combination.
Once we got to understand what we do and how it is on the mat there together, we didn't care too much about what other people think.
Brandon admits that schoolwork doesn't come as naturally to him as sports, but he says he's been working hard in the classroom. On the football field, Brandon hopes for a strong finish to his senior season. While this young team may not have the record they'd like to have, it's certainly been fun so far.
This team's the hardest working team I've been with. And the shootouts, all the crowd, we've been getting a lot of big crowds coming in, and it's an amazing experience that I'll never forget.
East Troy has a young team this season. Including Brandon, there are just 7 seniors on the roster.
And Mark, that group of seniors joined Brandon as Colleen Hyder from Boston Store presents his award.
Brandon, on behalf of Boston Store, I'm pleased to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations!